Alright, welcome back everybody for some more Outworld Station here on Bear's Den. And I just had this pop up, so I thought I'd bring you guys back in to show it to you. Occasionally we'll have these optional production things come up. And they want 40 fiber optics, and it'll give us 120 artificial diamonds. So, if we have them, which we have 39 of them, which kind of stinks, but we've got 3 minutes to get the... Did I just move them out of my inventory? I did. Yeah, I want those in my inventory. Thank you. So now we can throw them there, and we probably have, yeah, we have some sitting right here, which we only need one, so we can go ahead and do that. And we can drop that off, and that gets us our optional done, and that gives us 120 artificial diamonds, which is a nice thing to have for when we need such things, which I don't know why I left the hub. They're sitting in the hub. That's where everything gets delivered. So now we can just throw them in there, and we have 227 artificial diamonds just sitting there waiting on us. This is on low priority. I may even turn its priority down even more because we really don't need to be making them right now. Right now we are making lots of carbon, and I did get the stations all set up here, but the issue is I forgot about something. So you can see we have one here on titanium, one on silica, one on gold, and one out here on this one I didn't set the name of. I thought I had set the name of it, and it didn't set. So let's run out there to get it set real quick. Okay, so this one is our carbon one. And the issue was I didn't hit enter when I got done. So now it's set to carbon. And the issue is when I originally set this up, I was going to have them all come into this one here, which is what I'm continuing to do at the moment, but I had set each one of these up, and you can't do that because it's going to output from here to wherever it can go. There isn't a way to label this box as only silica goes in there, as far as I know. If there's a way to set it, I'm going to try to figure that out here in a second. I gotta go deal with these meteors first. But we're gonna play around with the filters a little bit here and see if I can figure this out. I forgot how to do the... Hold on, give me a second. It's been a few days since I played, and I've played a bunch of other things in between. Combat mode. E. Holy crap. There we go. Oh, crap. What are you doing? I got meteor hearts to get taken back. There, you're gone. Get out of here, buddy. Hey. Give me that. And that and that. Alright, let's... Back to the hub. Oh, we just lost one of them. And we lost the other one. As I kinda expected. Okay, but anyways... Let's play with these filters a little bit. So, item filter. That one has carbon going into it. That's the only one that it can go in. This is the one we need to, well, let's start with this one. So, default. Carbon ore. Okay. Whether items can occupy this slot. Oh, it's one slot. Okay, well that's interesting. Can we pick? Set the current, copy to all. Okay. So if we do this, and then copy to all, that means only that can go in there. Okay. So then we can set this to go here, here, and here. And then we set each one of these, filter this to gold ore, copy to all. This one, filter silica ore, copy to all. This one, titanium ore, copy to all. Okay, so now we don't have to worry about those getting full, and that also means that I can set the filter on each one of these. So like this one we can set, oh, we can just hit set to current. There we go. So we don't actually need to do the other thing. So stop doing that. Filter this one, set to current. 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 That way we know that those items are supposed to be in here. So they'll always have a place, even if the other ones get filled up with other stuff. So that's very, very good. So I will probably take the time later and go through like each one of these and do this, but I'm not gonna sit here and do it for each one right now because that'll get a little repetitive and ridiculous. I do wonder where all of my... Okay, we can see this one coming back. This one's sitting here waiting, apparently. I don't know where the gold one's at. There should definitely be... Did I not get all of the... I may not have got all the freighters made yet. I thought I did. Freighter Dock Alpha... It doesn't show... I swore I got them all made, though. Okay, now they want us to do a search and destroy for stingers, which are those big guys. And I don't think there's any of those big guys left on this map. Well, I'm sure there is down here, but it's just for 25 fiber optics. I really don't care. So, I'll keep an eye on this. Actually, I'm going to pause for a second and let me look. I'll be right back to see if I forgot to make some of them. I thought I made them all. Let's find out. Alright, so I figured it out. I missed the gold one. And I also had not set up the connection for the silica one. That's why it hadn't moved yet. So now we have Delta, Alpha, Delta, Gamma, and Beta. That's our 4 ships. So we've got all 4 of them out here. And we can rename them. So like this is the gold freighter. We can name this to Gold Freighter, which is not how you spell it. It's literally right there below me. There we go. Gold Freighter. So now we go here and it'll actually say Gold Freighter, and I'll do that for the other ones so I know which ones they are later. Anyways, we can now get into the equipment station. So we need 50 circuit boards and 10 frames. And I'm pretty sure we are really close to having that. No. Doesn't look like we have many circuit boards done. Because circuit boards we normally don't store. They get turned into computers immediately. So that's this one. Yeah, we only have one making circuit boards right now. And because we didn't have gold coming in, we don't have a whole lot of gold right now. We got plenty of carbon though. So maybe what we should probably do is let's go ahead and make another fabricator down here. And we, if I remember correctly, link. Yeah, I think I can do this. And then clear link all, refresh link. Oh, recipe right here. Circuit board. So now that should set both of them to making circuit boards. And then we can hit link all. And so we need to have, well, technically we don't need to link all of them for this. We just need to get the, what is it that we need for this? Gold and fiber optics. Fiber optics we have right there, and gold is stored there. And then for right now, we'll go ahead and link that back to the hub so that this one will drop its circuit boards back there, and then we can go ahead and just take and drop 10 of those, so that one is done. And now the gold is, I think, on its way. I think that's the gold. Maybe not. Gold may not have gotten here yet. There's the silica coming in. We got bunches of carbon. Where is our gold currently? Gold ship is right there. Gold freighter is on its way back. And it's got 2.5 stacks of gold in it, so short little time, that one should be here and ready to go. I'm going to take a few minutes here to set the set these storages up, let this process, and I'll be right back with them. Alright, we are just about done with the circuit boards here, so I want to show you what I got done. So basically, I went through, and in the filters here you can hit enable or disable. I disabled all of these and just set it for the computers here. So that's the only thing that's currently going into there. We may end up putting some of the circuit boards in there, but we'll see. I did the same thing for this one, but I left it have 2 of the reinforced frames, which means that whichever one is making, which I don't remember which one it is, whichever one is making the nano frame, the nano carbon, this one. Okay, and it is still making it. We're not getting a head on it though, so I may need to set up a few more of them. For the ingots and stuff, both of these are set to the binding. These are set to the glass fiber. These are set to titanium. These to carbon, and the rest are to whatever ends up filling them up. I do need to set, let's go ahead and set this one for gold and set this one for gold. That way there's always a place to put gold in there as well. And then I also put in a storage unit here. This one is now set to go straight to this one, and then it will go into here. And I did the same thing with it. It can fill up that one slot, and that is it. So that has now gotten done. So we can go ahead and complete it. Take these out and deselect this so it doesn't send those down there anymore. And then just throw these up in there.
The equipment station is now available to construct from the build menu. The equipment station lets you craft equipment that can be installed on your drone to enhance its capabilities.
Okay, so we need 25 circuit boards.
The objectives panel contains new objectives for you.
Yeah. We know all about your objectives. Hush it. Alright, so we'll have this one go up here. So now both of these will feed this one. And then I can just grab, what was it, 25 we needed, I believe. While that's doing that, let's go ahead and look at our next one, which is blueprints, which just needs computers. That is easy enough to do. Complete that one.
Blueprints are now available from the Multi-Select Tool pop-up menu. Once you have selected multiple modules, using the Multi-Select tool, you can create a blueprint which can then be placed from the Build menu.
So,
to continue, select a new objective from the Objectives panel.
if we do this, which is our current smelting area, where do we create blueprint? So we can create a blueprint of that, apparently. Okay. It'll be interesting if we need to expand at some point. Oh, get out of the multi-select thing. Alright, so we were trying to make this, which we now have everything we need except for this. So let's throw this. You got room there? Yeah, that's actually, like if I put that there, efficiency 98%. Panels, yeah. It doesn't look like it's blocking it, even though it literally looks like it's blocking it. Alright, select an item to craft. So we can make an afterburner, which needs engines, molecules, and frames. And we can make a neuron laser, which drone neuron laser, we already have one. Can we have a second one? Let's see. So for the neuron laser, we need 5 superconductors. Do we have... We have 4 of them, so we can't make another one of those right now. Because I don't believe we have the ability to make superconductors yet. I do believe that is coming up later. I don't think we did superconductors. Yeah, we didn't do superconductors. Well, apparently we did. Okay. So now we're going to work on this, which means we got to get superconductors made. So I think we're going to put those off over here on this side. And I'm assuming they're going to need a fabricator, which means we need more of the these, which we don't have very many of. So that would be this that is making, no, this that is making them. And we should have loads of titanium now. Yeah, we've got loads of titanium. So we need to get another one of these put in here. Probably going to make like 3 of them, because we need these all the time. And they're instantly going out for making the other... no, they're not going out to make that. Ah, this is where they're going. That's why we don't have much of the nano plating, because they're going out to make the nano plating. Alright. Oh, we need like 25 of those things. How in the world are we not getting that much? Set the priority up on this. Make sure it gets plenty of titanium. Can I make these in my... Can my drone make these? I did not mean to take that much. Let's see. Synthesize that. Okay. So now we can go ahead and put one of these out down here. And this, like recipe, that it needs to go to there. And it needs to be fed from there. And then I want to make another one, but we need more of these. All right, let's see if 3 of those help keep us in plating. A little bit better. And it should use up some of our titanium that we've got way too much of. We're actually getting a bit too much glass fiber as well, but we're gonna need tons of it, so let's up the priority on this one as well. Make sure it's got plenty of titanium in there. Actually, we can set this maximum amount of resources this factory will take from source. So it should have like 30 in there at one time. And it doesn't. I'm wondering if that tube is actually getting maxed out. I don't know if it's possible, but we can always do this. So now it can send from here out over here if it needs to. I don't know if it needs that, but we're gonna try it. Alright, let's go deal with this meteor strike, which it looks like we might have 2 coming in at the same time. Ooh, we've got more guys to deal with right there. Alright, so that's dealt with. And wherever that meteor strike was, it went away. We still don't have very many in there. So yeah, let's go ahead and put in... I think I'm just gonna make 3 of them. I don't have the stuff to copy and paste them in there. I would. That. There, to there. That'll get another one of these going. And I can't afford to put that in because it needs 1 of those, and we have none of those. We've got plenty of titanium though. There we go, now I got there. Weird that that's taking that long to get it there. Let's go ahead and put that in there and see if that helps. I've never ran into this before. Like, this one's not running. Why are you not running? Let's set priority to 5 on all these. Because this is something we have to have. So we want to make sure that the titanium gets there no matter what. And it does look like they're using those instead of running down through there. But like, why is it... It's not locking these, right? Wrong thing. Filter. That slot. Set the max item amount allowed to 250. Okay. It's enabled. So, just wondering if it's like not able to send it out for some reason. The gold's going out just fine, and they're set. So it's weird that the titanium wouldn't be. Like, it's barely got any in there. Like, this one's struggling to get any. Weird. I've literally never seen this before. There's plenty of titanium. So why in the world is it struggling to get it? We've got plenty of power, so it's not a power issue. Refresh links, duplicate module, advanced options. When receiving. Yeah, we don't need it for when it's receiving. It's the only place that that can go. That is very strange. What we can do, though, is we can divide these up now that we're getting such a big area. We can put like one storage unit for each of these basic things. I don't know that we need to do that, but we may want to do that. We also need to get more of these made as well, because we noticed we didn't have any fiber optics in there. I also don't have any frames, because these guys are now not getting titanium, and they definitely should be. It says can transport an unlimited amount of items per minute. So if it can do unlimited per minute, what is the problem? Why are these not getting titanium? Set these to 5.2. We want all the titanium doing all the things. We're literally sitting here on almost 1,000 titanium, and it just can't get where it needs to go, even though the tubes say that they are unlimited bandwidth. I am very, very confused right now on why that's doing that. If anybody has any ideas, let me know. Because I am flabbergasted. Before I decided I was going to definitely do this, I went way beyond this point. I went through all of the objectives in this area to make sure that everything looked like it was going to be good and playable without any issues, and now I'm starting to wonder. I don't think that's going to help. Like, we are not getting shit for frames through here. Because we're just not getting the titanium up here to do it. Well, let's try this. I'm going to put 2 of these out here and put 1 of these out here. Let's see. Add middle mouse button to add a stopover. Okay. Multi-select. This, and this. Link all. Now, why did that not link? That should have linked, right? Link that. Clear link, clear all link. I just want to pick each one of them. Oh, it did. Okay. It just didn't look like it did, but it did. Okay, but why is it going... It went the wrong direction. I can switch direction though. Multi-select. Link this. And alt swap direction. I don't think that did what it... That is going there though. So how are we getting... How are we getting these in here? Those shouldn't be going in there. Who is sending that? This one is. Stop doing that. So now give me all of this. I'm going to put it all into here. Still not getting enough of them. We're getting plenty of titanium in there. We're getting almost none in there. I'm gonna do this individually just to make sure all of those are selected. There we go. Now we're getting titanium out of there. Man, now we're getting plenty up there. We're not getting much up here though. So we'll do that. Then it doesn't have to go through there. Let's see, that would take it off, that would take it off. So yeah, both of those should be selected. It's gaining on stuff, but it's not gaining much up there. These are going good. Alright, so... oh, we need composite. Which that we have tons of. Okay, so we need the artificial diamonds and those steel. And that's the wrong thing. Cycle that. Now see, these are getting plenty. I just don't know what was up with those over there. Which amazingly, we're still not catching up, even though we've got all of these coming. And it looks like I got another meteor strike to go after. And then we can start making our superconductors finally. Hey, there's all kinds of you jerks out here. I didn't realize there was as many jerks out here. We're gonna have a fight on our hands. Yeah, this is going for one of our miners, so we need to get this out of here. And that's what we need to get the defenses done, is so we can put defenses on each of our miners to deal with us having meteor strikes coming in like that if we get busy and can't get out there. Alright, so now we need to make one of these, which we need more basic frames. Oh, now why can't I make it? I need one more frame. Fine. Okay, this, and we wanted to make superconductors, so then we have everything right here, and then we'll have those drop off into this one with the computer. So then this one here, wrong one, this one we need to enable, and we want to set it to superconductors. There we go. So now we'll get our superconductors made, which we need 10 of. So as soon as those get done, which we don't have enough fiber optics, we need more frames. Probably end up making a few more of those, to be honest. And we've got more fiber optic line than we need, so it's not a big deal. We should have, yeah, just give me those. I'll throw them in down here. Alright, so that gives us 8 of them. We need 2 more. And then we need 5 computers. Hey, they want us to go after seekers. It's only going to give us basic frames, but hell, right now we might just go do that. Alright, so drop that. No, drop that off. That off. That'll get this done. So now we have base
You have now
defense.
unlocked the beam defense turret, which can be constructed around your stations and substations in order to automatically defend from incoming meteors, enemy drones, and creatures.
Creatures? What creatures? Alright, so we need to get more superconductors made, and then we can start plopping some of those down. How many superconductors we got? Now we've got enough. We can go ahead and put a couple of these out here. Oops, that did not do. There we go. Alright, so I'm not real worried about the hub because most of the time we're going to be at the hub, but we definitely want to put one out here, which, if you notice, we're kind of out of places to put things because you can't add them to either of those. So we're going to Take off one of these, and then we're going to build 2 of these, and we're actually going to take this one off as well, and then we can go ahead and put these out here. Okay, and now we can build our defense turret right here in the center, so now it can watch everything around that area. So I'll go ahead and do that to each one of these, and then we will have a lot less worry about if we have meteors come in, because if they go for one of those, they'll get taken out. Okay, you were a slinger. What was this shooting? Ah, you guys. Ow. Not supposed to hit me, jerk. And you are ice. So we will probably want that in the future. Alright. And our objective has passed, so we really don't need to be out here messing with these guys anymore. Is there anything? Yeah, we already cleared that one. Alright, so this has been a bit long with our bit of issues we had there. Oh, why that says it's a meteor. Oh, that's not a meteor. What is that? Freighter waiting in dock. Oh! Why is he waiting in the dock? He should be able to drop stuff right there. What is his problem? The dock is full of shit. Okay. Why is the dock full of shit? Yeah, that shows we can go to all of them. So again, I'm questioning the whole unlimited bandwidth thing. Because this should easily be able to just dump everything right in there. There's plenty of room for it. This is not linked to go anywhere but straight into there. So why in the world its routing is so messed up, I don't know. Now, last time I did this, I did one of these for each. And I think we're going to go ahead and set max. Freighter will stay at this station until it is empty. Yeah, we'll set it for like 60 seconds. So once it's been there for like a minute, then it'll leave, and because there's 2 more sitting here just waiting to come in, which is a problem because if this can't output, it's not going to be able to input anything. So I'm going to have to redo a bunch of this. I'm probably going to end up making 1 dock per, which is what I did before. And then we don't have to worry about it having this issue with the buffers. I think they have a bit of issue with their buffer. Maybe I shouldn't use the buffers as a midway stop. I could try that thing when I did this, and it says add stopover to where it's linked almost straight to the place it's supposed to go. See, these are still not supposed to be in here, and I don't know why they are. Alright, so like I said, this has been a bit of a long episode. We have bigger storage units coming next. Not that that's really going to help anything. And we never did get our thing made. Let's go ahead and at least get that done real quick. Because I have no idea if we can have a second laser. I don't know why they would give you the option if you couldn't have a second one. Okay. So, do we have 4 lasers now? Doesn't really look like we have 4 lasers. Or maybe we do. And then we can make the afterburner, which just makes us go, gives us a chance to, like, it's a boost basically. So I think the next episode is going to be a bit of cleanup, rearrange, and then we'll get back to the main objectives. I'm going to basically tear a lot of this out, change how we do it, and see what we can figure out a bit. So I will see you guys then, and we'll try to work through what some of this mess might be. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.